Mitakiapi. Hello, my relatives. Well, it hit close to 100 degrees here today. And while I'd rather 98 above to 98 below, it's kind of wearing. No matter. I want to tell you about something that happened this past Thursday. And it's so insane. I really find it hilarious, but it also includes some points that need to be made about handicapped people and language. First off, don't ever call me disabled. I'll rip you a whole new something. I'm challenged. I'm handicapped. But I don't care what you can't do. And that's what disabled speaks to. It's negative in its focus. I care what you can do and what I can do. And for whatever ridiculous lack of reason, people, particularly white women from about the age 40 on, have this idiotic idea that they need to run up to me and help me. And I tell them, leave me alone. If I want something, I'll ask you. A few of them say, oh, all right, excuse me, and they go away. But a few, like this last Thursday, go absolutely nuts. Okay, they were nuts anyway, but, they got really, really active about it. I went to a secondhand store. I bought a few things for one of the companies I hit. I always take the stuff out to the pickup in one of their little push carts. Put the stuff in, then I take the cart back. A man in a wheelchair, manual wheelchair, and a woman who was either his attendant or his woman or who knows what, passed me on the sidewalk going the other direction. I ignored them. I didn't particularly feel like interacting with anybody. That's my right. I don't have to kiss anybody's ass about it, and I don't have to ask anybody's permission, and neither do you. I got about 10 or 15 feet towards the store, and the woman comes running over to me. I really hate that when women run at me. And she's reaching for the cart, and she says, oh, let me do that for you. And I said, leave me alone. Well, what do you mean, leave you alone? You need my help. I said, like hell I do. If I need anything, I'll ask you. In any of 10 languages. Go away. Bitakiapi between thee and me and the gatepost, that strikes me as pretty direct and pretty simple, and, This woman starts screaming and hollering about I'm a bitch, and I said, oh, yes! I'm the queen of the bitches. Call me your majesty. I'm not kidding. And it stopped for a second, and the man in the wheelchair bellows, you're a fucking whore! And I said, well, whore as fuck. That's natural. But I don't. I haven't found a man in 15 years that I wanted until last year. So, no. It's really too bad that the only kind of females you're used to are whores, but that doesn't make me one. So I said, buzz off, both of you. I'm sure you have something else to do and someplace else to do it. Go there. So they kept on yelling and carrying on. And finally I just was tired of listening to the wah 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 in the background, and I said, oh, fuck off. Well, you can't talk to us like that, she says. I said, too late. I already did. I'm calling the police. I said, well, knock yourself out. See if I give a shit. Or a rat's ass. I said, shit is likelier, but not likely at all. I said, in order to give a rat's ass, first I have to find a rat, and then I have to get its ass, and then I have to find somebody who'll accept my gift. Go away. And she did call the local cops, Mandan PD. And she had it on speakerphone. And she gives them the license number on the truck. And I hear the man come back and say, well, that's a corporate truck. And it's headed by an Indian. We know her. She lives on crutches. And she says, yeah, that's her. I want her arrested. And he said, well, you got to have a reason. And that you want it, isn't it? By which time, I'm laughing. And these two idiots are beside themselves with outrage. She says, and there's a lot of shit in the back of her truck. And he said, there's always a lot of stuff in the back of her truck. She works. And she goes back to, well, I want her arrested. She's an Indian and I'm white. Oh, God, give me a break. No, not happening. Not Thursday. And there were a bunch of people on the sidewalk. And one of them was a man who literally sidled. He stepped sideways into the store behind these two Looney Tunes. And he said, boy, I don't want to be in the fallout zone here. Smart man. Okay. The Creator made all the words without judging them. The Creator doesn't judge what it creates, it just does it. So it made wonderful words like good, love, kind, patient, forgive, considerate. But it also made words like fuck, which is Old English for sexual intercourse, and whore, and slut. Somewhere in there I got called that too. And stupid, and ignorant, and racist. But you know, this ridiculous interaction actually did do something positive. Remember I said don't call me disabled? Well, gossip being what it is, there are people all over the Mandan area now who have learned that disabled does not mean unable. And it also doesn't mean doormat or passive. Just remember, kids, when you point one finger out at somebody, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Well, thanks for listening. And I hope you have the kind of sense of humor that enjoys the ridiculous, because this definitely was. Doksha ake wachi ang king tia. We'll talk again later.